Hello? Is this important? No, it's not important. Okay, my minutes is free after 6. Call me after 6.
Exactly.
You keep your clarity. You keep your focus. You keep your sense of love. And you keep your sense of purpose.
Yes, good evening, guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Singly Gay Podcast. You know, I want to give a special shout out to all my Judies. How y'all doing? I also want to introduce another addition that we added on to the season. You know, my other co-hostess with the mostest, Mr. C-Yvonne. How you doing?
How you doing?
Right, that's right. So tonight's topic, we are definitely talking about culture shock. And in the midst of talking about these things, I have another special Judiee here. I normally would say guest, but you know, I'm just sticking to my tagline. But we have a special Judiee here, Mr. Yannick Noir.
Hey.
Yes. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is season 3, episode 1, you know? So Mr. Yannick, how you doing?
I'm good.
Mm.
How you all doing?
So definitely tonight's topic we wanted to touch on talking about culture shock because of, you know, as being American in a worldwide nation and things like that. It's also other different races and continents and ethnic groups of people, you know, that are out here. And sometimes when you working to elevate your life or change your life, you move into things that can be a little bit uncomfortable. And I mean, like moving somewhere of people that are not of your race or your native tongue. And, you know, that can really be a struggle in those type of situations. So, Mr. Yannick, you know, you for the people that don't know, right? He's not from the US of A.
No.
And y'all will catch it in the way he talk, his swag. If y'all don't understand what he's saying, I might have to just put the letterhead in the caption.
We'll do subtitles. We'll do captions.
We use subtitles like they do in the Kung Fu movie. Tell it what's it like, how it was for you, because you know I know you've been here for some years and you had to really get adjusted into American culture, especially another thing, Black American culture is different from African culture.
Very.
Yeah, tell the people.
Well, I've been here for about 10 years now, and I still get to see new things every day. Yeah. I think your friend does not know where I'm from. Yeah, so I'm originally from Cameroon, West Africa, and I came here 2010. It was so different for me. I came in the beginning of fall, September.
Yeah, you came when it was getting cold.
Yes. Yes.
You came from sun.
Exactly.
And you was like, we about to just push you in this cold ass weather. I got it.
So one of the really big things that were like, I was like really shocked and like surprised was the English, like how you spell things.
Yeah.
Because when I came here, I think around September, then I did not go anywhere. I don't know anybody. Everybody goes to work. You stay home by yourself. Then when I started going to school, I went to Massasoit Community College in Brockton.
Okay.
When I started going to school, my English professor gave an essay to write about 9/11.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm not from here. I don't know anything about 9/11. So she's like, write any like disaster that has happened in your country. So I wrote about it and I submitted my paper. And when she returned it to me, she's like, you need to go to downstairs for them to teach you how to spell.
Oh, the ESL classes? Yeah.
So I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah. So when I went downstairs, they were like, yes, this is not. Then After about 30 minutes, they have been greeting me like, where did you go to high school? Where are you from? This is not how they spell stuff. Then one of the tutors came and like, oh no, this is British English.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so like, oh, this is British English. So they had to go to the Oxford dictionary, and so all my spellings were right, but not just here. Yeah, so like there are some words that instead of, I think, Z, we put S.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
Then like the other words that we like color. We spell color COLOUR. But here they spell it
COLO.
Oh wow.
We do not need no U. We talking about color. We ain't talking about color and U, but color.
But, so what was that transit? I was gonna ask, well, what was that transition like from learning the different spelling and having to switch that, alternating how you write, and during that time period? Like, how was that challenge for you?
It was really challenging. It was really difficult. At times when I'm excited or like I want to do something, I just switch to auto mode and I start writing from where I'm from. I have to catch myself, and do it all over again. It was really difficult. And even my English, and there are certain words that we use. It's British English, but we don't have the British accent. We will have the same words, like a car, the trunk. Yeah, we call it boot. But you tell somebody there's something in my boot, they're like, what the hell are you talking about?
It's like you said the people put a boot on my car. I'll pay my note.
Right. I'm right. I didn't pay my ticket, honey. Right.
Like, it's just certain words you just have to be. And it's crazy, like how you was like breaking all of that down and how they had to teach you how to rewrite and stuff like that. Because the funny thing is, we do that here. And for us, because it's called, code switching. And when you in business markets and corporates, like I can't send an email, yeah, girl, because you should have, because why would you, and I can't. It's like, listen here, Sally. I would not tolerate the way of your tone of position and voice of life.
You still
I'll be reading my emails back to myself like, I still don't talk like this. Who is it? What is going on? Because I know how to speak, but this ain't it.
Exactly. Imagine if I'm sending an email to maybe a supervisor. I have to like rethink, like choose my words really, really carefully to send an email because one other thing, when you are joking with somebody, right, and you say, "Oh, I'm just joking," I never knew about. I learned it from here.
So what do y'all say?
In Cameroon, like the person automatically knows that you are joking. You don't have to say just joking.
Oh no, you gotta let us know because your joke could be fighting words. Just want y'all to know. Somebody jokes can be fighting words, okay? So you gotta break that down, really break that down for me, because I'm like, you should. So you were joking. Got it. I see you. Okay.
And I really like learn, thanks to the friends that I made here. The first person that really integrated me into the community that I'm really having around me right now, Shamir. He was the first person that introduced me to the gay community.
Okay. So y'all ain't got no gay community over there?
No, we did, but it was like,
I have a question. So because I was actually going to get into that of understanding what was that shock like for social shock? Like, how did you get acclimated into making friends? Or did you find people that were from even Africa or from somewhere that is close to where you're from to make you feel a little bit comfortable when you got to America?
But that's the most surprising thing. After I became independent and free to do my own thing, I don't have any African or Cameroon friends. Yeah, that's a surprise. Exactly. So if they're not my family,
you don't know them.
I don't know them.
I know a lot of them in New York. How y'all doing?
No, it's not like I'm staying away from them.
Yeah, just you don't run across them.
Yeah, it's exactly. If they're not my family, you will never see me hanging out with a non-family member who is Cameroonian outside of the Cameroon party. It is. I don't think it has ever happened.
I probably need to go visit. I've never been. Well, I've never been out of the U.S. today. I got some places I want to go to.
Yeah, you've not been to Canada?
I mean, Canada is across the street. Canada's across the street from Detroit. That to me, that don't count. Like, I've been to Canada. Like, I've been to Windsor. Windsor is cute. You know, that's where you go when it's cute. You know, you go and you party. You know, Canada's nice, but I've never, like, if I want to go to a Jamaica, Haiti, or something, Australia, Germany, like, I want to go to those places, you know, but plus I got to get my passport first. And two, I had to wait, you know, folks from the hood, you know, when we have a bad background from being young, I have to wait years for certain things to fizzle, okay? And I could go ahead and start applying for a lot of things. Yes.
So, Yannick, go back into the story of Shamir bringing you into the
for this social shock. But Shamir was the first person I met who was gay and openly gay and having a good time. Because in Cameroon, I had gay friends, but it was like not you cannot be public.
Oh damn! I was gonna ask that, but I'm glad you said.
Yeah, you cannot be public. It's all covered. Everything you have to act like standard straight man in public. I had gay friends, but when I came here, and I was like, oh my god, this is heaven.
He said, shit, I can be myself. Damn.
I can go to a gay club. I can drink and wear shorts that are almost showing my butt cheeks and have a good time. Nobody cares.
I'm not doing that.
You know what?
You said he can wear shorts that's almost sharing.
No. You said you're not doing that because that's your ministry.
I'm not doing that.
You do it all the time.
I don't wear shorts that depend on how.
Oh wait, he does not wear shorts that show his butt cheeks. Just the one that there's no butt cheek.
On to the next. So after doing all of that, you know, get into a social circle.
So yeah, it's
being able to blend in and not finding people of your own.
Yeah, at first, Shamir introduced me to his friends that I became very used to and hung around them for a while, and then he was like the person who introduced me to like the club scene, like showing me what to do, like being next to me, like, oh, don't do this, don't go here. And he was always around me, even on my 21st birthday. I came here when I was 17.
That's right, you are, baby.
I was just gonna ask that. When did you actually get to the States?
I got I was 17. I could not drink or go to the club. So when I turned 21,
it was a rap.
Yeah. When I turned 21, that was the first time I ever saw a drag queen perform. I was like, I've never seen a drag queen before. I don't know what a drag queen is. I went to DC. I think the club is closed right now. Upstairs they had like the drag queen performing. Then downstairs
oh yeah, they give like
See, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Then I still remember when I turned 21, the drag queen was performing Lord, the song Royals.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
And from there, I'm like, I love this song, and oh my god, this is amazing. I've never seen a drag queen before. My first time seeing a drag queen in real life. So that was like, Jesus Christ, this is amazing. So I was, everything was so new and excited. I was so excited. So So from there, after I got independent, I could drive, I could do things. I started making friends. But like I said, I don't know why. For some reason, I've never made friends with a Cameroon that's not my family.
Right.
Yeah. Even gay or not, I don't know.
Right, because part of your family is here. So like, your parents are here, right?
Yeah, just my mom.
Yeah, right. So your mom and if I'm mistaken, all your siblings.
My mom, my brother, my cousins. I have 2 siblings back home. Yeah.
Well, that's right, because you still visit.
Yes.
Like once a year, twice a year.
No, I've been here 10 years. I visited Cameroon once. And it was for a funeral.
Oh.
Yeah, 2018. Yeah, but I don't visit that often. It's expensive to go to Cameroon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know.
You see, the flight alone is maybe you can get a flight for 1,500, 1,200, 1,300. But the thing is, you have to buy stuff to go give people in Cameroon. That breaks the bank.
Would you say start an OnlyFans for this trip? Bitch,
That's what you mean. So how did your family receive you being gay or coming one with yourself and accepting yourself in this community?
That's a story. So I came here before my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in Massasoit and I was living with my brother and we were living together.
Okay.
For some reason, he found my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And saw some things in there.
Ooh.
But here's the kicker. He told my aunt who is here.
Okay.
So nobody told me anything. They called my mom because my mom was still in Cameroon then. She does not know what this place is like.
Right.
She has never been out of the country.
Okay.
So her mentality was still Cameroon mentality. So my mom was like, oh my God, my Yannick is going to kill me. I'm dead and everything. So after a few years, she came here. But the good thing is, when she came here, she was living in Vegas with her brother.
I like Vegas. Vegas is
so Vegas broke her in, and she saw all the stuff and like.
So she was already welcoming with it by the time she got here.
No. When she got here, that's when she's like, "Oh, gay people are just like me."
Yeah.
There's because in Cameroon, right? When they think of gay, they think of a priest raping a kid.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that makes sense. That's the only portrayal of somebody. You never see a gay person on TV like Anderson Cooper and
Laverne Cox.
No, you don't see those. Even if they are gay, but they have a wife and a kid, they do that thing
behind closed doors.
Exactly. So when you think of gay, just think of all the crazy things, all the pedophiles and all that stuff. So when she came here, she saw that, oh, somebody who is gay is just like you and me. They go to school, they have a job, they live their regular life, and that's it. So when I told her I was gay, well, I had a plan in my head.
Okay. Because I was gonna be like, I'm pretty sure you had a plan, and I want to know what it was.
I was like, okay, I work, I go to school, I'm independent. If they don't want to talk to me, if they don't want to talk to me, that's fine. I'm gone. That was in my head. I'm like, okay. Let me start looking for a house. If not, I might live with a friend. I get my own place. I was already playing how it was going to go in my head.
Okay.
But to my greatest surprise, I told her, she was like, oh, okay. The only thing I want from you is a kid.
So are you gonna give her the kid?
Well, she's still waiting.
I mean, you're still young. These bitches get pregnant voluntarily.
Yes, Monica says she's still waiting. She's still waiting. She won't get one from me.
So she was accepting, but knowing about gay from somebody else and having it in your family is totally different.
Yes.
So I had to ease into it. She kept asking to meet my boyfriend. Yeah. I'm like, I don't have a boyfriend. Just because you're gay, that doesn't mean you have a boyfriend.
Not right away.
Just asking me to meet my.
And that's actually, for me, it's a shock because that I wouldn't have expected her to be so quick to want to meet you or meet your boyfriend. But it was interesting
for me too.
But I mean, that's understandable. But when you think about like how he just explained it, one, she kind of had already known. Two, if it wasn't for her going to Vegas to already get some of them experiences, that wouldn't have transpired that way. It would have been something totally different. So, but because she had already, one, took the initial steps, right? Two, got better, valid information, You know what I'm saying? So for her, and I'm pretty sure that would like she didn't call, she didn't jump down your back, try to figure it out. She was just like, well, when he's ready to tell me, I will be here with open arms and hearts because that's still my baby. And yeah, but like no, most parents do that. That's why I don't. If I get a relationship, I don't tell nobody because my mom and dad be like, "So we gonna meet the."
But the craziest thing is, my dad is in Cameroon, and I told him, he did not even flinch. He did not like, oh no. He was like,
okay.
Yeah, he said okay, and wanted me to explain more. Like, is this like the question? Is this something you want? I'm like,
because you still have some people that think that like sexuality is still a choice. Like I can choose if I want to be with a man or a woman, and it's like honestly, it's not. That's like me trying to push up on you when you know you like women. But for that, like I like when they come like that. When parents come like that, I receive them more because for me, it's a teaching moment. It's letting me know that you want to learn who I am. You want to know about me.
You still love me unconditionally.
Yeah, you know, and you're not looking at me like I'm some type of person that like, oh, you probably feel like I'd be pedophile like kids and like the fuck I said I'm gay. I didn't say I want to fuck with little kids. The fuck get the fuck out of here. Like I hate when people think that they messing with these little boys. No, the ones you usually need to watch out messing with little boys is probably one of your family members or the pastor and the deacon. And yes, I said all of this on the podcast, and I want everybody that's watching get into it. Because usually the people that people be trying to pinpoint as pedophiles, literally, the family member and somebody in church. Now I ain't saying all. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just saying somebody.
The probability of it all. It's always out of
exactly like the people you wouldn't think of. Like they don't do that. It's like, you sure?
Yeah. So right now my entire family knows. They met my ex-boyfriend.
The last guy.
They met him. He comes to like family functions. He does things. And all that stuff. They came to our house.
Wait, still?
No. Like
before,
when we were together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
so we're all like.
Also, like if mama was like, oh, okay, we having a barbecue, you and your so-and-so come over, and he's like, okay.
And even when we got a place, the two of us, we invited everybody. They came, my family and friends. They came, and it was our house.
That's good.
Yeah, so
I pray for the days I'm able to do that. Not saying that I can't. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I didn't know I could even do that until it happened.
You doing it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you are an inspiration for the people in other continents. By the way,
it was strange, but it's getting familiar. It's familiar right now. So
no, but that's a good thing because like I said, to me, I'm looking at it. It's all an educational moment. It's literally just taking the information and receiving it and listening to it. I think that it's a full circle moment. So the things that have happened to you and for you were meant to happen. You being pushed into a different environment was very culture shocking, but it was just like, you know what, I came here to learn and understand, but also I want people to learn and understand me. So just being able to have someone that was able and willing to insert you into a social circle, which is, I'm pretty sure they received you good, they loved you, they embraced you. Some, if they didn't, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And then to go on from there and be able to, because this is the thing, your experience is going to touch a lot of people because for you were just open arms about a lot of stuff because one, it was a teacher moment, one, it was an educational moment, and one, you was just embracing whatever this was, because this is what I felt like this was for me. So like a lot of folks in America, I don't know about every place, when it comes to like being gay or want to come out and this and that and stuff, they get those experiences, they still feel awkward. They still feel displaced. I don't like it because I don't understand it. What she's a okay, that's a freak. You scare the fuck out of me because that I don't think that's what gay is. So it's a lot that plays into that. As you will very seldom hear people say, when I came out, somebody was nice enough to teach me, show me the ropes and take me here. I got the experience of drag shows and this and that. I love them. I think it's beautiful. For the first time in my life, met a woman that used to be a man, and it's a whole different situation. So you was just like, give me more.
Exactly. I was very curious to like see everything at once, like the drag queen, the strip club downstairs, and I met a couple, a transgender woman and a transgender man, and they are together as a couple. That made me pause for a little bit. I'm like,
how does that work?
Exactly.
It works. It
yeah,
just
I'm like,
flips.
I'm like, what do I care? They're living their life. Hey, how are you doing? And move on. Yeah. One of the craziest thing that I just realized after these years, I'm skipping from gay to something else right now.
Okay.
But
You're fine. You're fine.
But one of the strangest things I noticed just maybe a few weeks ago, Africa, but Cameroon in particular, or Africa in general, we don't have homeless people.
No, they don't.
We don't have homeless people. Okay, let me explain. All right, there are people in the streets, but it's not like I am a capable man. I can work. I can speak. I don't have any cognitive impairment. I'm not
fully functional.
I'm fully functional, but I sleep on the streets. We don't have those. Then I was thinking, why? It's because where I come from, we are like family. I don't care if you're my third cousin. If you don't have a place to stay, you stay in my house. You come to my house and we'll live together. No matter how many people are in there, because you have a roof over your head and you have food, that's good for me. So when I came here and I just realized, oh my God, there's a lot of homeless people here. But in Cameroon, where I've seen like nothing. So that was like one of the things I just realized a few weeks ago, and I was really, really, really surprised.
For us, we ain't seen nothing. To hear that a place don't have homeless people, that just warms my heart. Like, and it's not even to be funny. It's just like, it is somewhere that could be a little bit better for certain people, depending on the circumstances in the situation. It's definitely always going to be like that because you never know. So when you are placed in a situation and then you remove yourself and you place in another different type of situation, and then when you just see and evaluate, you just be like.
So I would ask them, even with it not having homeless people, is the drugs not as big over there as they are here? Like, because sometimes because sometimes with homeless people, some of the homeless folks that are out on the street, usually it's because they done got on drugs, or that, they either stole from family or this, that, the third. Because I understand how in Africa they're able to, take care of your family. My cousin, you ain't got nowhere to stay, come stay with me. Whereas here, you can have family and they can have a space for you, but if you can't abide by their rules in the household, you can't stay in. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a difference. And so I was just wondering, is there are drugs heavy over there? And why that it may not play a part in why you don't have as many homeless people? Or
it depends on the kind of drug. Like when I was there, the only thing that was like really popular that everybody knew about was weed.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That's the reason why they smoke weed. Like, we smoke weed, or well, not me, but the collective over here, we smoke weed. But when you cross that water, friend, when you cross the water, when you say drugs, they don't do shit over there but smoke weed. Weed is it over there. They don't get the other drugs that have been pushed over here in America for us to deal with the shit that we deal with.
Yeah, it's weed. And if your mother or your aunt don't smoke weed in my house, you just go to your uncle,
just go to the bush,
or your uncle or your friend or whatever, and stay there.
Just go to the bush. They don't want you to smoke in the house. Okay, I'm gonna go over there in these bushes. Just know, I'm telling you, I'm going in the bushes just in case the lion get me. I'm going in the bushes. I'm gonna go get this pub.
So was the music culture shock to you? Was it like or did you still hear American music in Africa?
Yes, I did. But the thing is, the American music that I'm giving example for myself. The American music that I hear in Africa, maybe 6 months old, a year old. Then when when it comes to Cameroon, oh, it's brand new. No, it came out a year ago. The shock was me listening to music that came out 30 minutes ago or an hour ago.
Oh, so when y'all,
I believe stuff like that.
so when Beyonce dropped her album for us, y'all didn't get it into the year after it had already circulated the world.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't already did her world tour.
And then came back and they still over there like, who's Beyonce? Has she did she visit here? If she ain't visit here, we don't know.
And the thing is, internet, you do not have internet on your phone.
Right, no.
You have to go to an internet cafe to pay for maybe 30 minutes or an hour.
Wait, y'all pay?
Yeah.
We used to just stand outside and steal it.
No, there was no
Long as I was able to break the code.
I went to the library around that time and era. During that time and era, we went to the library, got a little library card. You got 30 minutes at the library to be on it.
Oh yeah, you get the library card. You
reset
for free.
Yup, and reset. Boom.
And reset.
The thing is, see, maybe 2009, 2008.
Okay.
They think like the business that was like really popular in Cameroon was internet cafe. Well, there was no Wi-Fi. It's all wire.
Wire, yeah.
There's no wireless.
At the time, it wasn't on a wireless.
So everybody was opening internet cafe. You have your old hatchback monitor. So you have to go there and pay maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours to go to the internet and listen to music or download the music. Maybe if you catch you downloading, you pay extra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And watch YouTube or check your Facebook or MySpace.
You said Facebook. Was Facebook out there at the time?
Yes.
She was in the beginning stages. Facebook.
I'm like
Facebook
a child. We were still on like Mocha Space, MySpace, Black.
Well, see, that's the thing. Facebook was more of during
because this wasn't if they started. It was like
college.
A connection. Yeah,
right. It was a connection, and it was on the college tip, and then it started transitioning, and it's in the later forms of before it became as big as MySpace, because the folks was dwindling out of MySpace and the Black Planets and Mi Gentes and all of that. So
the thing is, when I was in Cameroon, right, I had Facebook, but I don't know how to use it. Because I had to go to an internet cafe and spend 30 minutes to
ask.
And
so why would you paying money for something you don't think?
No, the thing is, I heard of internet cafe. I'm like, oh, everybody keep going there. Let me go see what the hell this is about. So when they had to show me how to operate the computer and go to the internet and all that stuff. So they showed me YouTube. I was just sitting there watching videos, and then I tried to open in my space and Facebook. I'm like, what the hell is happening? So I opened an account. Then it was just blank. So when I came here, that's where there was internet on your phone, and you have a desktop at home. I had to upload my pictures.
I was about to, he said he didn't know how to do that. I said, you had them teach you how to dial up.
Dial up, sweetie.
Dial up. They had to teach you how to dial up, friend.
So that was like the different like. Although they taught us computer in school, but it was just there was no internet, so you learn how to create a file, how to create a new folder, and Excel and
Microsoft
and all that stuff. But internet itself,
I don't know.
Is it frozen or is it surprise?
I'm surprised. So was it easy? So when you got here, you saw the access on internet.
Yeah.
What was that adjustment like?
Oh,
like was it easier or?
Friend, he just said when he got here it was all on the phone. Bitch, you know he went to town. Bitch, you know.
Oh.
He did. What needed
What
to be
needed
done.
to be done. I can't. But I went to town. I had freedom.
You got freedom. What he said was, y'all messed up when y'all put everything in my hand, and it was called a cell phone.
But the thing is, I came here when you still had to pay extra for GPS.
Wait, you had to pay for GPS?
Yeah, so that you had to pay extra for GPS.
I was still in Detroit at the time. Pay for what with GPS?
So if your phone comes with GPS, right? Then when I came here, my first was Metro PCS.
Oh, Metro piece of shit.
Shut up.
Hey Metro, how y'all doing? Y'all part of the family with T-Mobile, man.
Yeah. So no, but it was they said if you wanted GPS, you have to pay extra.
Yeah,
so,
for Metro you did at that time.
For Metro you did at that
so
time.
So they gave me GPS for the first, I think 2 or 3 months for free. Right. I was excited. After 2 months, it shut off. I was like, what the hell? So then I switched to Sprint and others business.
Wait, 2002, who was I with at the time? AT&T expensive.
That's expensive.
I had AT&T.
Oh, they were climbing everybody's wallet back at that time.
Then it was still when if T-Mobile calls Sprint, you charge. But if T-Mobile calls T-Mobile at a certain time, it's free. Something.
I just remember the times when I used to have to be like, hello? Is this important? No, it's not important. Okay, my minutes is free after 6. Call me after 6.
Exactly.
Call me after 6. Call me after 6. I ain't trying to run up my big time minutes. It gotta be important for these. If it ain't important, you don't need me, you gotta call me at 6. Call me at 6 o'clock. And see, that's when I had Sprint. Because I had Sprint heavy. Because hey, Nextel. How y'all doing? Nextel, that was my fault. I like the chirp.
You was a chirper?
I was a yeah, girl, where you at? Oh shit, we coming through.
The thing is, you're shitting on Metro PCS. Metro PCS was the only phone company then that had unlimited everything. I mean, whoever, it's still the same.
You absolutely right, but did you see their phones that they came out with Metro PCS? Child, and there's no shade to Metro PCS because when they came out, I got them. My bill was like $30 and I had everything. But the only game that you was able to play on Metro was Snake. Bitch, that don't mean shit. Yeah, they was the first unlimited. Yeah, they didn't give me nothing. They gave me nothing.
And then when they tried to give you a free phone, it was one of those flip phones, and the girls had already transitioned into touchscreen. Yeah.
Child, it wasn't even that. Child, we was already transitioning into sidekicks, and y'all want to see you give me this.
No, but the thing is, here I still saw that as, oh my god, this is amazing, even with all those craziness. Because when I left Cameroon, I had a phone, but my parents did not want me to have a phone.
Okay.
I don't know why. They're like, oh, you're too young to have a phone, so I was hiding it. So the thing is, if you have a phone, right, and you want to put credit, you can go to a kiosk. We only had MTN and Orange. There are 2 carriers in Cameroon at that time. So you go there, you can say, oh, I want to put a credit for maybe 300 francs. That's less than $1. So yeah. So you go there, you put your credit for 300. Text is too expensive. So what people do?
Texting was always texting was expensive over here. Let me tell you, the cell phone game fucked up. When they make texting unlimited before calls was unlimited, I text a bitch almost.
Text me, sweetie. Don't call me.
Don't you call me, girl. And you know what? Now that we going back down this memory lane, this is why couples and new folks that want to date and stuff, this is why they have this issue now about conversations. Because I don't mind talking on the phone. This motherfucker always want to text. Blame it on the cell phone companies. Because at first, texting cost to be the boss. And when they made that shit unlimited first before everything else, that's why motherfuckers is comfortable with texting.
And they talk around and they talking like they're in their email.
You remember what you said when somebody called you, like, is it important? If not, call me 6 o'clock.
Oh,
yeah, so in Cameroon, right? If something is important, there's something like beep. They immediately it rings, you turn it off. The person will just say a flash.
They just see this.
Yeah, exactly. Your phone just comes on and go back off. Or somebody's calling you and you go there, it's a missed call. That's beep. You're beeping somebody for the person to call you back.
Oh damn.
Then when you call the person, you speak so fast and like, all right, bye. You drop.
I can't.
See, people, we learn something new every day on this show. I don't know why y'all just don't come and mess with us. Y'all see this foolishness? I ain't got time. He said that was them beeping.
Yeah.
When the light flashed, that was them beeping because they left quick voicemail. Like, no, I'm gonna come back. Yeah, for you didn't catch all that.
I call him. I'm still gagging.
Why? Because I'm over here like, bitch, if that ain't shady, you cut your phone off in mid-call, baby.
But like, when I came here and I had unlimited multiplaces, I don't care about the game. I'm like, this is amazing.
Because you can talk all day. You can run your motherfucking mouth.
Yeah.
That's when I remember that time. That's when the girl used to tell me, oh, well, I'll call you. But wait, when your minute's free. I got Metro PCS, girl. I'm unlimited. You keep calling me at 7 o'clock.
Even now, I come across some Africans who say, oh, I'm going to beep you. I'm like, oh, God. Just call.
No, just call me. We free over here. What the fuck am I? Can Possible call me, beat me if you want to reach me? If you want to.
How was the fashion as a culture shock for you? Like, what was like the fashion from being in Africa to coming here, and the looks, the way you dress,
you know,
how
United States of America, they influence the dressing in every country.
Mm-hmm.
So I was already used to, but the thing is, here they have male and female clothes, and they have them separated.
Yeah.
Somebody can go out of the country, purchase a good amount of male and good amount of female clothes. You know, I think here the male or female jacket, the buttons are in different.
Yeah, but the buttons are different.
Yeah. In Cameroon, we don't care.
I'm glad y'all don't, because guess what? I live here and I still don't care.
The thing
if it's
is,
cute, I'm buying it.
Not that we don't care, we did not know. I had my cousin wore a female jacket from Cameroon to America. He had no idea it was a female. It was a female outfit. So when he came, he was like, everybody kept looking at me in the plane. Well, I thought I was fly. So
right.
He was wearing a female jacket.
Was it dope as fuck? Did you take a picture?
That was maybe 8 years ago.
I'm just look. If it's fly, I'm rocking it. If it's female, male, not. Let me show you how I'm gonna wear this.
Then even his sneakers were all female sneakers. He had
on the whole female getup, and they was probably looking at him like
exactly.
So was it that it wasn't fitting his body properly, or
it was fitting properly? But the thing is, here, if you see a female jacket, you know it's a female jacket.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a female shoe, you know it's a female shoe, even if it's in the men's section.
That's why when the gays be trying to wear what was Beyonce's and their mother's little coat line, House of Darion. Yeah, so you know when they baby fat was the shit back then when they do them little cute little coats with the fur and shit, and when you see a boy wear it, it's like that ain't made for you.
honey, sweetie, that was not made for you, sweetie. Sweetie, that was not made for you.
It was not made for you, and you know it wasn't made for you. Don't say, oh, I just figured it because it was in my section. It wasn't. You looked for that because you looked for it. I know what you did because I know what you did. But
I've learned a lot.
I learned a lot too, friend. You learned a lot.
Even the food was so different. Oh, when my mom came here, she was going to every restaurant with her cup of pepper and salt.
Oh yeah.
To put in the food.
That's how you do it.
She'll go to any restaurant.
So she's bringing her own seasoning.
She'll bring her own seasoning to put in the food. Then I just realized that you told me that it's somewhat normal.
Oh,
No. Don't let her tell her. No, that is not normal. That's
no.
normal for her.
So some people don't think it's
Everybody-
normal.
Everybody don't bring
I just
their own
said.
seasoning.
Everybody got their own season, but sometimes when you know you want to certain restaurants, even if you're not, for the way my family's grew, because my family is originally from the South, even though I grew up up north, I grew up in Detroit. For us, depending on where you gotta have your fixings in your bag. So if you order something that you like, this missing something, hold on.
Right.
No, you gotta.
Now, what I will say is normal. Hot sauce in a bag is normal.
Hot sauce, because I will pull out my hot sauce in a minute.
Everybody will pull out. Somebody will pull out hot sauce. Somebody got hot sauce in their bag.
That part.
So did you like American?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask, did you like the American fast food having that as an option, as you know, probably it not being much of an option in Africa, where you got your Sonics, your Burger King, your Wendy's, you got your
we don't have none of those in Cameroon. I came here and ate like the fresh fast food, like from the grill, it's still hot. I'm like, yes, this is it. Because in Cameroon, right, it's expensive. And then when they make it, they put it in the fridge. When you come to buy it, they warm it in the microwave and they give it to you. Yeah, and here it's opposite. It's like opposite from in fact Africa in general.
Right.
Fast food is cheap over here, but it's expensive back home. When you see somebody saying, "Oh, I'm living the life," they're eating a lot of junk.
Yeah.
Then they all natural homegrown and home cooked food. That's a cheap one where they like when you say the poor people or the middle class eat, which is healthier than going to eat Burger King. You buy a pan of pizza for maybe converted to American dollars, maybe $20. Cameroon, France, it's a lot.
The food is over there is healthier, so it would be a lot. Even though it's still junk, you have to look at
the money to buy the large pizza.
Right.
It will cost maybe 50,000 francs.
I don't got that many friends.
Wait, here it's $100.
Super.
Exactly. Exactly.
Bitch, I already said I ain't got the friends, bitch. I ain't got the friends, bitch. Which I'm not going to.
Exactly.
And then you gonna turn around and you ain't got the US dollars either.
Because the reason why I don't got it is because we about to go with tea and hot chocolate. Say what? Say tea and hot chocolate. I say
tea and hot chocolate.
Come on, Frank, give us one. Yes, y'all already know how I do. You like games? You don't like picking?
That was a real question.
That was a real question.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fast food is way expensive, and you get the one for 30,000 francs, which is about maybe $50 or something.
Look, I'm not paying that much for no food.
It's not even that good. So
yet again, I ain't paying that much for no food. Anywho, back to the people. Y'all know how we do it here. It's time for tea and hot chocolate time. Hold on, I gotta sip for y'all.
Sip, friend, sip.
Yes. Have you ever played tea and hot chocolate? Yes, no, maybe so.
Maybe so. I don't know. No.
Oh, I'll break it down for you. So we're just gonna ask either myself or Sh0cK. I'll probably let Sh0cK do it, child, because you know.
You got it this time, sweetie. You got it this time, sweetie.
Look, friend, me neither. I'm just going based off the conversation. So the way tea and hot chocolate works, we just ask a couple questions. If you feel like there's truth to it, it's very factual. It's tea, just it's pipe hot. You know what I'm saying? Like don't touch the stove. If you feel like it's just a shitty mess.
We call it hot chocolate.
Just a mess. It's hot chocolate, you know. You let us know. You know, elaborate.
Elaborate.
Elaborate on, you know, your reasoning of your choice of answer and response.
All right, go first. Let me see.
Okay, ready? Question number 1. Cause Fran gonna take question number 2. Cause I'm gonna get question number 1. So question number 1. Do Cameroon got better fashion than America?
Oh, that's chocolate. Only reason why I say it's chocolate. Reason why I say it's chocolate.
That's hot chocolate, friend.
No, I don't think
Hot
so.
chocolate. It's
No,
hot
It
chocolate.
gotta be if
Reason why I say
it gotta
hot
be if they get on a plane with girl clothes on.
Right. That I mean. My only reason why I say that is because the way that you guys do handle your fashion, it doesn't help those who are trying to travel into the States. So it kind of, you know, doesn't really.
No, but the thing is, the way we are trying to handle American fashion, because our fashion is African wear, African print, design, and other stuff. I think we have, because we have. Let me speak.
I'm waiting. We're waiting.
I think we have varieties and better design than here. Here you have the same clothes but cut in different ways.
Different box.
Exactly. But we have different fabrics, different prints, different designs, and so on and so forth.
Some of y'all be looking like IKEA though. That's just my opinion.
Is a fake one that was made here?
Still look like IKEA.
No. Because if you see like an original African wear,
Okay.
you're like, yeah, that's beautiful because the design and the fabric, somebody who knows how to put the colors together.
I've seen some. When I see those, that lets me know you put a lot of love into it. Like that's how I feel when I see different African garments, like where everything flows, the colors, the textures, the shapes, and everything. I'm like, you put some love into that. See hot chocolate. So you also discussed about, you know, social circles. So in spite of being inserted into American social circle, and then you had already had your social circle over in Cameroon, like tea and hot chocolate, was America's social circle better for you than it was over there? Because because you said that was more family based. So yeah. I think you got to say tea and hot chocolate at the end.
Yeah, I think tea because I got to discover myself with the American social circle. Although some of my friends from Cameroon are here and we are still friends up to today after 10, 11 years. But I think with the US American social circle, I got to discover myself and know myself more.
And also you was sharing your culture with us. I love when people share their culture with me because, you know, it's like that, you know, it's the right. I feel like you don't have to, but I love, like, because like I said, I've met different type of people that are African descent from different countries and stuff like that. Like I had one guy I was messing with, fine guy, he was real fine, but he introduced me to fufu. If y'all ain't never tried fufu, bitch, y'all don't know what y'all missing. That shit is motherfucking good. I ain't even had fufu.
I can make you fufu.
You know how to make fufu?
Yes, I do.
Could have been making it. Look,
I got
don't visit me. I'll make you fufu.
I gotta see hot chocolate.
It's hot chocolate, okay? It's ministry. Yeah. It's so good. You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
Don't visit me. I'll make you hot. I'll make you fufu.
You sure? You don't even make it. Wait, what was the meat that he also did? The way he did it with the sauce. What he told me? Was it like partial? It couldn't have been goat. Was it?
Oh, that is come on. We eat. I've eaten snake. I've eaten porcupine, antelope.
None of those make sense to me. But I know it was a particular animal. I was like, what? I'm not eating that. He was like, no. You say before you put all that in your head, you just take this with the sauce, and he's like, you have to try it. I was like, I guess I'll try it.
And you tried it, and your ministry was touched.
That part.
So tea or hot chocolate?
That's the final question.
American cuisine or your hometown cuisine? Which one is better?
I think, see, my hometown cuisine any day. Because we have a lot of varieties. We have so many different food that do not even look the same or even cook the same. We eat the entire, let's say somebody is cooking a goat. If you kill the goat by yourself, we eat everything. We don't throw away nothing.
Wait, you eat the whole body?
Yeah, we eat the skin, we eat the intestine, we eat the feet, we eat the head. Every single thing.
I'm gagging.
Yeah. And the thing is, we kill the goat by ourselves. You hold the hand
and kiss, that's how you explain how be a cannibal. So yeah. With that being said, thank you for
Thank you for having us. We appreciate you.
we appreciate you. But no.
I think you should ask another question to end with a different.
No, that's fine. I ended off on the funny. This about to end right here. But no, as always, I definitely appreciate you. Thank you for coming on sh0cK Gay Podcast and just to talk to us. And shout out to my guest, my Judiee, my hostess with the mostest, Mr. Siavon. Yes, y'all gonna see a lot of him. A whole lot of him. If this first season go right, y'all most likely y'all probably catch him on the next season because after this, I'm just gonna have to put this bitch in the contract so she'll never leave me ever again. That part. That part. But also, we want to thank our special Judiee that took the time off to come and talk to us about his American experience. Because y'all know I like to keep it very cultural around here. You know, thank Mr. Yannick Noir for coming through tonight. Like, this has been so amazing. Oh, yeah, I thank y'all for thanking me for coming to the graffiti wall. Look at this. It's gonna get extended. Don't worry about it. I'm working on some stuff. But yeah, but you know, it's amazing. This is season 3. Like season 2 was better. Season 3 is getting greater and greater because there's more things that's coming. There's more things to be seen and not heard. But I just want y'all to see it because me and Siavon have been working a lot this year. We have been collaborating. A lot more stuff is coming. Like I said, this is just the first episode. I'm not going to talk about it as we drop it, and y'all just be able to see it. You know, just see what we got going on and what we cooking.
There's no budget. There's no.
I do see through. It's a difference.
What?
You say you're showing a budget, so let's be real here.
See-through shows everything.
No.
It was showing.
No.
X was out.
And we ain't talking about these.